Bargain for this.
I'm his big brother. He has to do what I tell him.
We're in the cafe Sputnik. Why don't you get your way to say hello? Say hi to the folks at home.
Hi. Oh my goodness.
We're in Cafe Sputnik. David Bobek. Sister works here. Shelly Bobek. That's Eric's sister too. That's Mrs. Bobek's daughter. She works here. She'll be here tonight. It used to be the chameleon. Very sort of chameleonic kind of cafe, and now it's a place, a little restaurant, a little lunch action. We're having TW Fisher Centennial Ale, Idaho Centennial 1990s, 1890, 1990. A lot of high school stories. A lot of good ones.
Does Weisel still teach?
What was that? I did run out of pardon me?
Does he still teach?
Bobby W. still teaches. I had him for 1 year. I had him so much. For my senior year. I had him for 3/4 of history, a year of government, cross country, and track. It's like I was married to him.
What did Dan have?
Dan ran for him in junior, I guess sophomore, junior, senior year. Ran cross country. And yeah, Bobby W. was a trip. He was always a very nervous guy. And it was always sort of on the verge of quitting smoking, but it was difficult for him to do that during cross country season because he just needed to at least hang on to his pipe. He was a real good guy though.
Who made you go into
history classes were great. Government was pretty good.
You're an attorney.
Now I'm an attorney.
Who made you do that? Or who influenced you?
Well, somewhere in there probably Watergate actually did. Watergate did because 1974, 8th grade, watched those Watergate hearings that the House and the Senate did, particularly Senator Sam Ervin holding hearings on the whole Watergate deal, and I realized that I wanted to be in this situation to put a check on back activity.
Sam Ervin.
Sam Ervin. Frank Church also was an influence in terms
Was he on the Watergate?
No, he wasn't, but he was the chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee, and they put a big kibosh on the CIA, who was just sort of running far field. I mean, CIA's all indications are that they heavily influenced the overthrow of the government in Chile.
Oh, no kidding. Allende?
I mean, the intimation is that they killed him or they hired somebody to kill him. I'm not sure about that, but they certainly were involved. He was a socialist. I mean, it sort of didn't make a damn bit of difference to Nixon that he was elected. Socialist or not, he was elected in a popular election. Anyway, that was the seed of it. Then I just liked the history and the classes I had. So, that's why I decided to pursue that. But a couple of good when I was in high school, I went out and ran out of gas one time with the car. Unfortunately, I didn't run out of gas. I took her home and went in. She went inside, and I was parked in front of the house, and the car was out of gas. And so, what do? Not going to try to get a ride? No.
You're supposed to go out of gas before you drop her off.
I know. And so I was walking home, and up comes the blue station wagon with the paneling on the side, and Mr. Lewis driving, and I just going,
Park the car there.
I got to dubious honor of using the van for a lot of the dates I went on. It's a very intimate vehicle.
Yeah, it is.
Using for dates. Dodge Maxi van, and one time the electrical system was poor in it, and so it wouldn't start. And I tried, and then I would end up flooding it. that made it a pain in the ass. One time, though, I thought, well, electrical system is a problem. So we're going to start it by compression. So roll it down the hill. Well, it's a big van. There's 3 of us, Sue Bunix and Eric and me. And pushing down the 3rd Street hill, westbound, past the high school. We all had to push it. I was going to push it to get it started, and I was going to get in there. Well, we did a little too good on the pushing, and it started going. There's no one driving it. Like, I'm running, trying to get the door open and get inside. I did, and I smashed my head on the side of the door as I got in, and we started it all right. It was great. So. The other good band story, though, of course, is Dennis or Chris in the back of the van. This is out on day 4. Stayed covered in the van.
Infiltrated.
An hour and a half. They went to taco time. We stayed in the van. And he got out to look, make sure they looked in the window to make sure they were still in there. Got back in the van, got covered back up. I was to the basketball game. Eric and I went to the basketball game with Chris, and we devised this idea to see exactly what was going on. And then, though, I didn't think Chris could stand being in there. I thought I'd lost my little brother. I didn't think he was still in the van. And as we walked by Becky Moore's house, he tried to go to the back of the van to wave to us, at which time the center boards made a noise, clunk, and Becky and Dennis realized they were not alone. Anyway.
So what's on tap this afternoon? Joe
Vandal. See ISU, Idaho play. Unfortunately, Idaho's quarterback is hurt, so they take away some of the interest in watching the game, but also ISU has a good chance of beating us.
What's your first Vandal football game you remember?
First Vandal football?
Real stadium?
I remember being in that stadium. I don't remember any particular Vandal football game. I do remember. No, I don't remember him. I remember the basketball, but I don't remember football.
Who's the wide receiver?
Jerry Hendren. I remember Jerry Hendren, but that's about all I remember football-wise. I remember the picture of what's his face? Owens. Andy Owens, Roger Owens.
Played for the Redskins.
Played for the Redskins. He was All-American. Idaho. Remember his picture in the Memorial Gym. We were always going up past that when we go to play basketball or go to the basketball games and sneak into the basketball games. Good way to save $1.50.
Get 6 guys done there.
6 guys in one ticket. A little leather pouch.
Memorial Gym.
Someone go in, go to the restroom. Use one of those zinc Idaho paperweights in the sack, throw it out. The person below, they use a ticket. We are in Othello, 2/3 of the road down at the Desert Deli.
It's 9:56.
It is right near, yes, Burger Factory.
I'll take care of Skeeter there. Well, maybe after the interstate kicks on about 10:05, stay tuned for Darren, Shelley, and
We're stop for a quick burger.
Skeeter doesn't leave with Ray when Ray
fries.
And we got a lot of great hit kicking country coming up after you at 10:05. And don't forget all the remotes that'll be going on tomorrow. We've got perfect
ball.
for Ray Sosi and
Billy Browne from the remote.
Out of Tuba City and Davis Chevrolet.
And,
stay tuned for Darren, Shelley, and Harrison.
We'll be with you shortly.
Hop and place. Sales.
There really is a place. I'm glad we stopped.
We'll be out there from 2 to 6, and then 10 to 2 we'll be at
Kids and drivers here. What's up, Captain? What do you have, Captain? What flavor?
Hey, number one, Chuck and Shake and Burger Factory. Heading down the road. Next stop, Colfax, on to Pullman, into the Scow. Past Main Street Deli, through 6th Street, into Paul's house.
Okay.
We're looking good. ETA, 10:55.
No kidding. It's 9:03 now, 29 seconds.
Cornelly Brown's driving.
No date, October 12th.
Hit him hard. Hit him hard.
Okay.
I'd like to say hi to the little people back there. Galen, Michael, Marcus, Mitchell, Chris, little people.
Can I get your attention for a sec here before too many people disperse? On behalf of Chris and Lori, I'd like to thank all of you for coming to share in the joy of their wedding and the fun of this reception here. It's with a little bit of trepidation that we have these weddings and that we're giving up something. The Browne family is giving up their number 7 son.
No, you're dating your daughter.
Still in it. Mama's baby. Little Louie, C. Topher, Spud, and a few other things I suppose in Clam and Jason and Chad probably know about. We're also losing, because of this honeymoon to the Virgin Islands, we're losing our inside man in the 3-and-3 tournament next week. Some things take precedent. We had to get my dad to come, and oh, how's it going to work out? But on the other hand, we're gaining Lori, who, if you have had the opportunity to see this couple over the last couple of years like I have, you know that it's a real big plus for us to have her in our family as a sister-in-law and daughter-in-law. And so if you would join me in toasting their health, happiness, and prosperity as they start their lives together. Cheers.
God loves it. Love her,
They're shooting. My dad makes it. There's Paul.
Good to see you at the ball game today. You're looking good. Marcus is looking very
Daddy has Mike Browne has the ball.
And what happened? Marcus, I need to tell you something though. So Marcus, come here. Get on TV, please. Come here, get on TV. I can show you something here. This nice shirt, but there's one little problem. Marcus, you got your shirt on backwards. Marcus, you got your shirt on backwards. You're a day late and $1 short. Turn around. Okay, there's Marcus. Put the hat on correctly. Marcus, that's Marcus under there. I just grew a little beard there. That's all.
Oh, that looks kind of weird, doesn't it? Ooh, you're fatso.
Marcus, you have to move. You can't see you.
Move.